Okay, y'all, step into my office. Today we're going to talk about Tenacity. I want to give some people a little bit more information about this stuff. First off, I want to answer the question of why am I talking about Tenacity and I'm showing this product instead. Well, that's because the active ingredient in this product is mesotrione, and it's at 40%, just like Tenacity. And just to give you guys a more insight, now when any type of chemical is created, and it could be either pharmaceutical or in the agricultural arena, the companies that create this chemical or come up with it, they have a 10-year patent on this stuff. So that means for 10 years they get to have exclusive use and right to the product to sell. So after the 10-year time has expired, then other companies can come in and make the product and sell up under their name brand. And it's fairly recent, I would say. Now, if you Google 1 gallon of Tenacity, you will come up with a product that's Tenacity, and it's going to be probably the same size as this. The last time I checked, that was $1,100. That's right, $1,100 for a gallon of Tenacity. And that was by Syngenta, which is the original patent holder, and that's how much they sold this for when they had exclusivity. And now that the patent has ran off, other people can make it. Bam! Then you get the active ingredient, which is mesotrione, and you can get it from other companies, and that's why I have this. Instead of paying $1,100, I paid like $130 for this. Now that that's out of the way, what is a mesotrione? Well, it's a post-emergent and a pre-emergent. Post-emergent meaning that before you're able to see the weeds that pop up, that's visible to your eye, before you see it, it kills it. And obviously the post-emergent is you actively see the weed and you can see it growing. That's a post-emergent. So this is one of the few products that does pre and post at the same time. So one of the common grasses down in the southern area is a Bermuda lawn, and this is not really good for Bermuda, and for more reasons than not. I mean, it stunts the growth of Bermuda, not necessarily kill the Bermuda, but it definitely stunts the growth, and it'll bleach it and turn it white. But the problem with that is there's other products out there that has zero effect on Bermuda grass that works as good or better. Let's take this prodiamine, for example. This is a far better pre-emergent to use on a Bermuda lawn because it doesn't do anything to it. You have zero effect on the lawn, and it gives you a lot of control. This right here will last months, where this right here will last weeks. So why would you use a Tenacity over this? The effective of the chemical is just not as great on Bermuda lawn. And that goes the same for the post-emergent control. This mist has far-reaching better control without damaging the grass than Tenacity. So on Bermuda, why would you use Tenacity? The same, and this is the grassy weeds, and this is an old school selective three-way, meaning when I say three-way, it has three different herbicides off in here, a triplet. This is a far better product that doesn't damage the grass as much as this does. So for Bermuda grass lines, I would just say exit altogether. And it's for St. Augustine grass and Zorsia, those grasses have it's hardly any herbicides that you can get for those. But anytime you can get something that will kill weeds without killing the grass, that's a great thing. So I would say this is a good product for St. Augustine and maybe Zorsia. And the good thing about that, this product right here can be mixed with other products like atrazine, for example, and have a very effective control of weeds and pre-emergent inside of St. Augustine, using St. Augustine. Or you can use a combination of this and prodiamine together and get some effective control. Now that that's been said and out of the way, like where this mesotrione, or also known as tenacity, where it shines is in cool season lawns. And that's where you have your turf type tall fescues, your rye, your Kentucky bluegrass, those type of lawns. That's where it shines. And the reason why it shines so bright is because when you're establishing a cool season lawn from seed like that, this product, if you use it, will allow the seeds to germinate, but it will kill the weeds, giving your seedlings more opportunity to thrive without having to fight for nutrients with the weeds that are out there. So this is a huge improvement over seeding without it. I mean, this is almost a no-go. So this has become a standard here. You use the tenacity when overseeding or seeding, establishing a cool season lawn. And this right here is gold mine when it comes down to that. So that's the deal. I think a lot of the hype has got mixed up between the when this came out, that a lot of people don't know the effectiveness, and it's more geared towards cool season grass, and it is not something. The warm season grasses, I think the next best grass for it may be St. Augustine and zoysia or centipede. Those type of grasses right there would benefit, because it's hard to find herbicides that will control a lot of the weeds that you have in those grasses. So anytime you get anything, it's a good thing. So that's the deal on the tenacity. It's a great product in establishing the turf type tall fescue for me, and that's what I use it for. If you have a cool season lawn, I would suggest you may want to go ahead and pick up some of this when you're doing your overseeding. The only issue with this product is that it does not have the time frame, the length of it doesn't work as long as the prodiamine, the thiopyr, or even the spectacle flow. It doesn't last as long. So this is going to have to be reapplied in about 6 weeks. And if you're establishing turf type tall fescue or whatever lawn, if you have got good establishment and you feel good with that, then you can come in with the other products like spectacle flow or prodiamine or dithiopyr dimension. Any of those products, you can come back with a heavy dose of that to finish the rest of the season off, whatever part of the season you are in. Like if you're trying to establish the lawn, using those other products will prevent the seeds from establishing. So this won't prevent it. So you use this in the beginning, and maybe within 12 weeks you get everything done as you want. After the 12th week, I will go with the other brand. Anyway, it's fall time. I'm in the middle of trying to get everything together. This is a Bermuda lawn that I've been working with, and I just recently scalped it, and it's coming back, and it's about to go dormant. And most of my attention is going to be focused on the turf type tall fescue. And if you're new to the channel, I really appreciate it. What you're going to find different with my channel than what you see with everybody else is that I'm more of an organic in nature, more of an organic process, a cheaper process. Is very economical. The reason why I choose what I choose, use what I use, is economics play a big role in it, and it's just less input going this route than going the synthetic fertilizer route. Like and subscribe.